You ain't know they call me I'm in Gotham City in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
What up? This is Swayze. And yeah, man. Listen, there's a lot going on when it comes to this Drake shooting. Alright? And some of you guys brought some things to my attention on the last video, so let's get into it. Now, I'm sure all of you guys know by now, one of Drake's security guards was seriously injured in a shooting in a Toronto mansion. As you can see, it says the victim, an adult male, was rushed to a Toronto hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries following a shooting early on Tuesday morning. However, I want us to think about this situation, man. And let's try our best to piece some puzzles together. We're gonna do some investigative journalism as we speak. Now, at first, when they had the press conference about the shooting in front of Drake's Toronto mansion, they asked one of the detectives that was there at the moment, does this have anything to do with Kendrick Lamar? And are you aware of their ongoing beef that Kendrick Lamar won at the end of the day? Now, the guy sat there and said, yeah, I'm aware of it, but as of now, I don't know anything about no Kendrick Lamar necessarily being a part of this shooting. And I'm gonna let you guys check that out right now.
This morning at about 2 a.m., police were called to a shooting at the residence behind me here. When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. That male was taken to hospital in serious condition. That person was working, apparently, as a security guard at the residence. He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred. We have individuals who obviously performed the shooting who were seen in a vehicle. I do not have a description of the vehicle or the suspects at this time. Again, it's very early on in the investigation. I cannot speak to a motive at this time because it's so early, but as we get information, we will share it with you. Anyone with information is asked to call 416-808-2510 or Crime Stoppers. You can expect to see an increased presence in this neighborhood for the next little while, but it's no different than any other shooting or firearm discharge. We'll have officers here looking for witnesses to come forward, as well as canvassing for video. I'll now take a few questions.
Was Drake home, and is he cooperating with this investigation?
I cannot confirm if Drake was home at the time the incident occurred, but I can tell you that we are in contact with his team and they are cooperating.
To what extent is the rat beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar part of the investigation or focus?
So I am aware of what you're talking about, but it is so early in the investigation that we don't have a motive at this time. And so I cannot comment further on that.
While the motive may not be confirmed, if that is something that you're looking at, knowing that this beef crosses borders into the U.S., is there anything being done in the investigation to maybe prevent a potential suspect from leaving Canada?
So this is no different than any other investigation, okay? Like, it's maybe more high profile because there's more people here, but we treat it like any other incident. So we'll be using all our resources. Our teams will be doing as much as they can to investigate this, but it'll be no different than any other investigation at this time.
The man who was shot still in serious condition. Have you been able to talk to him? Has he not been able to give you a suspect description? And how is there no video yet of the car that fled?
So I can tell you that all I'm going to say about the victim is that he's still in the hospital in serious condition. And I'm not going to just. No, I'm not going to at this time.
This is obviously a very well-to-do neighborhood. There's likely a lot of video around. Have you guys begun your canvassing? Do you expect to get a good amount of video involved with this?
I would be surprised if we didn't. I can say that we've already collected some video evidence which captures the incident.
You said suspects plural. Can you say, are we talking 2, 3, or more?
No idea at this time.
And would you characterize this as a drive-by shooting, or more specifically with a stop and open fire?
I'm not going to get into specifics about the investigation at this time, just that a vehicle was involved and then fled the scene. That will be part of our investigation, but again, we're very early on.
How did the 911 call come in? Who made it?
I don't have that information.
Was this security guard alone? Were there other security guards here too?
I don't have that information.
In the incident, did it look like the security guard was the target? Were they trying to get past him?
Don't know at this time.
Now after I seen that, I said to myself, Kendrick Lamar has nothing to do with this. Y'all niggas ain't about to pin this on a nigga all the way in LA. This could possibly be something going on with Toronto and the beef that's going on with Drake and his peoples from his towns. However, it got me to thinking. Do you guys remember the security guard that got shot outside of the Weeknd's co-manager's house in a possible home invasion attempt? Do you guys remember that? Let's read, shall we? Let's read. On early Monday morning, April 29th, a security guard was shot in California at a home linked to music executive and the Weeknd co-manager, Amir Cash. LAPD sent Billboard a statement regarding the 2:30 a.m. incident. The victim, who was 37 years old, was inside of a guard's shack when he heard several gunshots and discovered he had been struck. The suspect fled from the location. LAFD responded and transported the victim to a local hospital in unknown condition. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention is just to simply say this. Man, it must be extremely hard to be a singing nigga security guard nowadays. These niggas getting touched up. You would think to yourself, okay, yo, if I'm like doing security for these you know what I'm saying, these gangster rappers, then I'll be more in like danger. Nah, these singing niggas getting cribs shot up and all type of things. Now, granted, I'm not gonna sit here and speculate, imply that the Weeknd has something to do with Drake's security guard getting shot on some like spin the block, got back type shit. However, what I would say is this: in LA, home invasions and things of that nature is commonplace, all right? That's just what happens out there. Just like how in Brooklyn, the minute you turn 15, 16, you bust your first AC, you know what I'm saying? Credit card fraud, you know what I'm saying? Identity theft type of nonsense like that. You know, it's tradition. Breaking and entering home invasions in LA is just tradition. So this could just be a one-off situation. However, wouldn't it be crazy if these light-skinned singing niggas are trying to take each other out? You guys let me know. But pull up in the comment section, let me know how you feel about this situation. And if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and make sure you hit that notification button. But I'm off this.
This what I made in a day, and this what I spent on my shoes. He try to punch me, he ain't know I hoop. It's me and my giant, what y'all wanna do? Double the trouble, this shit get spooky. I don't care what y'all think niggas lose. Don't need no games, it's me and my toolie. Action on set, I'm about to make a movie. Niggas be capping, they ain't